everybody, Grandma Bev here. And as you can tell, I'm in the car. I'm actually driving. Today I just need to run down to Dollar Tree and thought I'd go into the secondhand shop right next door. So I thought I'd just have you guys do a ride along with me just for something different. It's a beautiful day out. I don't know if you can see the colors real well, but sky is blue. There's some fluffy white clouds, but all in all, it's a beautiful day. Let's see. So, and I also need to go down to the post office to pick up a couple of the big flat rate boxes, the large ones, to get those things mailed off that I just chose winners for. So, Lou was still sound asleep taking her nap, so she didn't give me much of an indication when I said I was going down to Dollar Tree, as she pronounces it. Don't you think it's weird I have a cat who talks now? I've always had animals that talk. I guess they can sense it, that I'm the kind of person that... Okay, I'm back. I had to wait until I got parked here to see what it was trying to tell me. It was telling me that my iPhone storage is too full, that I need to delete some things before I could record. So I just deleted a few things. We'll see if it makes it. Anyway, I parked down at the back end of the parking lot so that if I find some good things, I'll stop and show them to you when I get in the car. So, what's this idiot in front of me going to pull in right in front of me? So, I'm going to go into the secondhand store first, and then I'll go into Dollar Tree, and then I will be back. Look at how few things there are here. This is all the paper goods. They are working down the other end, putting a few things up, like for Halloween. These are the stickers. Down there's a mess of books and, more like color books. Very few books down at the very end of the actual people reading adult books. There's a line all the way back down this one row. You can see there's hardly anything in the candle section, and that's not just right now. It's been that way quite a while. So you can see, I'm standing right near boxes. Boxes all up here. This is the over-the-counter drug section. Not much here, and they've got more here this week than they did last week. I'm coming up to the makeup part. This is it right here. And just the same old stuff that they've had for months. Look at over here, all the toothbrush stuff. This is the food aisle. You can see this one wall here. The next one over that I was just in has all the candy and stuff, and even that's low. And look at that mess down there. All those empty boxes. Now you see why I refer to this one as the boring one. Look at that. See? Hardly anything up on there. It just has minimal stuff.
But I have to pay most of the rent. It's like, and you just spend it all.
We were all in line. There's just one person open. You can see the line goes. Oh, you can't see that because I'm facing it towards me. There's about, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like number 5, and there's several behind me too. The guy at the front of the line, I ran into him in one of the aisles, and his cart was just overflowing. He could hardly put anything more on it. So he's the one that's up in the front holding everybody right now. You can see the line is going all the way back to the other back wall. Whew. I'm done in the stores. Man, talk about. Oh, why do I hate this particular one? I mean, you can see from the pictures that are on right before this. I decided to take some pictures in there when I could sneak them. I mean, that line, there was the one line. The guy second from the front, by the time his were added up, it came to $70-something. So there was a kind of a nice gallant woman in front of me, but then the people in front of her had a huge cart full of stuff, and they saw she only had 2 items, so they let her go ahead. Okay, so no sooner did I finally, when there was room, get my stuff on the deal, and they opened another one, and I would have been the next one. So the people then that ended up right in front of me, they spent 60-something. Anyway, you know, the line came back where it could go down the aisles. But then I kind of got started going around this way, so it wouldn't be blocking the aisles, you know, for people. And it ended up going all the way down not the length of the store, but the width of the store. So I'm just... It was so hot, and of course you can't breathe with a mask on. So I decided I'm going to do the haul at home. Yeah, we'll go up to the post office right now. So let's get the air going in here. It's so hot. And the guy that I said was up in the front that spent $70-something, I ran into him down in an aisle, and his cart was so overflowing he could hardly put anything more in it. And I said to him, and he made a comment about something, and I said, it looks like you're buying for a whole month. He says, no, this is just for the week. My wife sent me, had this huge list. And he says he likes the one up in Swim better. I don't know if you remember, about a month or more ago, we were up in Swim, and I went into this one Dollar Tree that I loved. Well, see, I didn't even mention it. He brought it up. So, what can you do, you know? And of course, you probably all know that they're going to be raising their prices now. I made sure this guy up here wasn't going to pull in here. Whew. Oh, man. So we will go back to the post office, which is more in the little town. So I'm gonna shut you off. I'm gonna shut you off. Take the back road here down to the post office. Now watch, they'll probably be out of the boxes I want. They were the last time, that's why I gotta go back. But on the bright side, you know, the first place I went into was kid was this second season here. Everything except Halloween was 50% off. So I found several things. Now I'm not going to be sharing those with you because I think everything I got was for other people, and if I was to show you, they would know immediately that it was for them. I mean, but I got, you know, several things. I don't want to say what they are, but and I forget what I spent. But like I say, 50% off of everything. So, the speed bump, boom, boom. Whoa, these people just come walking out so fast out of places. I guess they figure if somebody hits me, I'll just sue them. Okay, I'm going to turn you off for a minute. Okay, we're kind of coming down the hill into the old town area, you know, the quaint little town. You can see the mountains in the distance. There we go. Now up here to my right is the post office, but we've got to go around the corner. It's one way out from here, but straight ahead is the back of the nursing home my dad and mom lived in till they died. Parking lot's pretty full here. The post office. Okay. Glad I live in a little town. Let's see, where do I want to go? I just want to pull in, and run back out. Let's see, looks like I can park on this right side. Okay, fingers crossed that I'll have what I want. Okay, I'm taking you down to the little town. You can see enough. I mean, I've taken you down this town before, but just for a little scenery going back. Now, as far as the post office, I walked in and the line was all the way back to where the where all the post office boxes are. Now, I have never been in that post office when the line's been that long. I'm thinking maybe because today's Monday, maybe it's busier. I don't typically go out, you know, that much here, so I just said to the people, I just need to go right in the door there and get some boxes. So they, oh yeah, go ahead. So luckily, they had about 4 of the size I wanted. So I took 3. I didn't, you know, I really needed 4, but I didn't want to, you know, be a pig and take everything. Maybe somebody else just needs 1 box, you know. I try not to do hoarding, even though sometimes it's hard not to. So now we kind of turn, we're going back up the hill that goes towards my house and street. And I might add that let's see which one can show on. The Dollar Tree before this one, you know, the dumpy one, never charged for bags. All the others in town did. Well, they started today because the other day, well, on the 1st is when Washington State, I think it's the whole state, started the no plastic bags thing. So I guess we can be grateful that it took this long. But I hadn't brought my bag in because I wasn't even sure if I'd find much. And I figured, well, I'll pop for 8 cents. And it ended up being 2 bags. But that's okay. I can understand why we're doing it. I noticed when Bob came home yesterday, I think it was yesterday, he went down to the grocery store yesterday or Saturday or whatever. Today's Monday, by the way. He came home with paper bags. Whew. And of course, the kind of bags that they sell you now, they're bigger than the other ones were, and they're thicker, which is fine. But I used to always use those older bags, you know, the regular bags, to line the little garbage can in the bathrooms because those are real small little garbage cans. So I've always reused them, you know. And it's like, well, okay, what am I going to do with these big ones? So So all summer I have been saving the Dollar Tree ones and using them as my garbage bag when I'm sitting doing the videos. And when you see me reach down to my right, I'm putting things down in the garbage bag there. So, you know, I'm reusing them there. So I guess I'll try to keep doing that when we get in the motorhome. It's just, it's hard to keep an abundance of things if you're not going to reuse them, you know? I'd rather recycle them somehow, but I guess we all have used it before, so now we're paying the piper. Well, I'm going to turn this off because this light's getting ready to change, and I'll be back home and I'll do the haul. Okay, I'm home and I'm exhausted. Hot and exhausted. Had to roll my sleeves. But it was a nice, crisp, cool day. It felt good walking outside, I can tell you that. So let's get started. I'm not going to show you, like I said, what I got at the thrift store because everything I got was for somebody else. I got like about 4 items. Let's see, so I spent maybe $10, $12. That was it. Okay, I just mainly got my usual stuff. Crackers, because, you know, these, you can eat 22 of these crackers and it's only 130 calories. And the cheese ones. Let's see, these people, these will go out in the motorhome. You don't need to see those. Let's see, and of course, my usual. Oh, and there's a chicken one too. I mean, for $1, these are great. And I got my usual, you know, bars. Got 4 of those. Those will last us the week. Stack them so I can easily carry them down back up to the pantry. I got a couple of little, oh no, that's just because the others are in front of it, I guess. Little loot bags, as they call them. Pack up stuff I need to pack up. I got, of course, 2 cans of peanuts for Bob. I thought these were kind of cute. Like mermaids, and they call them pencil pouch, but then underneath it says, like, in a different language, crayon. So I think it would fit better with crayons. That's going in the giveaway. And I got, Bob requested some Dawn. That's it. All that time in there. Whew, I mean, at least the 2 ahead of me made up for what I didn't spend. I mean, one at 70-something, one at 60-something. So, you didn't really need to watch this. Comment below, share, like, subscribe. And maybe on my way to California, if I have time, I'll stop and find Dollar Trees. I know on our way home last spring, I went to one and it was crappy. And by crappy, I mean dirty. And the people in there were real. So, I don't know. I'll see if I can find other ones to go to. I know close to where we'll be camping, there aren't any real close. So, I have to kind of travel to get to them. So, we'll see. Oh, there was a little... Somebody got a new little trailer. A little fifth wheel. I mean, it's a little one. The mail on Monday says you should come till close to 6 o'clock. Can you believe that? Otherwise, it's like around 12 or 1. So, if I got anything today, I don't know. Okay. I hope you're having a good start to a week. I love you all. Bye.